Hi, good morning and good evening based on your locality, right? So welcome to session. Actually, it's a demo session of the Terraform. So guys, the main theme is I want to introduce to you this course in a different manner. I mean, from the scratch, like for how to learn the using of the Terraform. First, main target I'm explaining to you. I'm not directly going to the implementation of the clouds. How to use this Terraform and what is its syntax? It is also one language only. Here also we have a variables, conditional statements, loops, but a different way we have whatever we have previously other programming languages idea like C or Python, whatever that. Here we have a different way. Okay, myself Nagarjuna Vadlakonda, and I have total 11 years of IT experience. I am providing the trainings on the mainly automation area on cloud platforms. So this is a technology we are going to learn. Simple. Before that, who are the eligible to learn this technology? So definitely one thing. I mean, I cannot say no programming knowledge. Okay, if you believe no programming knowledge idea, okay, it is for some days it is good. But minimum idea, what is the function, what is the loop, like basic idea is important. But the fact is, I will explain to you from the scratch. My intention in I will deliver any type of technology. This is my nature. General, I will generate any type of technology from the alphabet. That is my nature. Simply, I won't move to the day one or day two directly advanced level. First, the basic, the pillars I will create strongly. Basic idea I will provide to you strongly. I mean, which means it is not a basic level knowledge. So once we good at these Terraform alphabets, A, B, C, D, Terraform also having alphabets like English having alphabets like, then we can implement this technology on the cloud. Here we are going to see AWS and Azure. On these two clouds we are going to learn. That's all. This is the course information. What is the Terraform inside of ABCD and how to use it. Now, generally, believe me, I mean, apart from this demo session I'm talking, just observe the IT culture change. For example, previously, if you want to deploy a web server, physically we need to purchase physical servers. Then after from there, VMware virtualization concept came. One server upon we are running multiple guest operating systems on one operating system only, one machine only. Then after from there here we have a containerization concept is there. Now even deployment point every day if you want to even if you are good at cloud, any cloud, we have to use the manual work means if I ask you create a EC2 instance on AWS, you need to log into the portal, select the VM, VPC, subnet, key pair, storage account, instance type, all the things we have to select it. Hmm. For example, same activity I'm saying to you, create the same VM on 20 regions. This is your daily work. Create one VM, some configuration I'm giving to you, or particularly some conditions. Create a VM. This is your daily work. But same activity daily you are doing. Daily this is the work. Same activity repeating. Deployment only. You are daily doing the same work only. Already there is a one ready-made solution already available. Already there is a one ready-made solution available from their cloud vendors. Let's try to understand this technology definitely, which is going to change the idea on the clouds. For example, if you take the AWS, famous cloud formation is there. Cloud formation, there is a one, their own service is there, infrastructure as a code. If you go to the Azure, there is a ARM templates already there. Even if you go to the GCP, there is a Google Cloud Deployment Manager, GD Manager, GDM we will call it. Google Cloud Deployment Manager. Their own products already available. Even Oracle. There are how many ways we are going to learn. Even Cloud Formation having their own syntax. Okay, JSON or YAML ultimately, but they're having their own syntaxes. So how many technologies we need to learn? Is there any common technology to do the same activity? Instead of learning, for example, first 6 months you have a project on AWS to deployment purpose, you will let cloud formation, CFT we will call. Then after if you come to the Azure ARM template, then after GCP, then after now see, only deployment purpose, how many technologies we are going to learn? To simplify this work, there is a one simple tool there, that is a Terraform. Simple. Your infrastructure complete, whatever the infrastructure, just you can deploy with help of the small code. Really, it is not a code. Like believe me, it is not a complicated thing than C language. You are already you little bit idea on C language. Even I am not saying to you expert level, basic idea in our graduation level. We have a semester one or semester two C language is there. Basic level idea only. Straightforward variable A equal to 1. That's all. B equal to 2. The same concept here also. Everything done by here providers only. Just a matter of providers. Just a matter of providers, we can complete every activity here. Just believe me, the process. Actually, I observed a lot of things also. There is no proper way to learn the Terraform. Just I observed in a different environments, even YouTube's also. There is no proper way. For example, one element is there. How this element came? Then after we can use it in any manner. First of all, what is the history of that? How to use it? The history, that concept is not there. Directly straightforward, this is the one you have to use. But what is the behind story? And what is a list? What is a tuple? What is a set? What is a mapping? Right? So indirectly, one tool which is going to make your life simple. So even to learn this technology, even content also not a big thing. So first of all, for example, if you learn the English language, like we have a alphabet, then after words, sentences, then the parts of speech, like how we have in English. Same manner in the Terraform, I'm strongly believing this is a 200% a expert level knowledge if you learn this one. First one is how to use a variables. So this is the biggest one. Once you know how to use the variables, why? Because we want to maintain the original values in your Terraform file. Terraform file having extension TF, sir. There are, if you talk hardly, there are only two files. That is the main.tf, next Terraform, two files. State, tf.state, remaining all are optional only. You can take anything that is optional only. Only two files. Your original code you will write here. Your original code, even I cannot call it the code. Your instructions. Instructions only. Maybe 2 to 3 days it will take little bit of time to flow or understand the technology. But then after, see, practical, I will show you one example. Today, sir, I am not saying to you, already you have a good idea. I'm not expecting also you are already having good idea in the Terraform. No, I'm expecting you are completely zero knowledge on Terraform. My intention is I'm going to provide from the zero. Okay, let me explain to you what are the main things, then I will give the lab activity. So first one is a variable generally to store the values. To store the values purpose, any values. Yes, guys, am I audible to you? Please confirm it.
Yes.
Yes, yes, I
Yeah,
think
we can.
Yes,
Bala.
Yes,
clear.
yes, sir,
Yes,
you are
clear.
Yes, we
audible.
can.
Thank you, thank you. So Bala, I think so you can please log out and log in.
Yeah, Naga, I done.
6 seconds.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. Okay. So I didn't see that chat message. Just I'm moving in the flow only. Okay. Second one is the providers, guys. Who provider means how to use for AWS. Terraform plus AWS. Terraform plus Azure. Terraform plus GCP. Terraform plus VMware. Terraform plus other technologies. Almost 3,000 technologies as of now working with Terraform. Absolutely, yes, Sivarao. Absolutely, you are correct. How we are providing, creating by the, yes, but one dedicated technology for all clouds. One dedicated technology. Only what is a provider? Provider is important. For example, tell me what is your provider? My provider is AWS. That's all. My provider is spelling mistake. Provider. Yes, cloud automation, on-prem one. I mean, you're not only for this one VMware point. My Azure RM. My provider is Azure. My provider is GCP. My provider is VMware. My provider is simple terminology. That's all. It will take care about.
Nagar, so sorry to stop you. So this is a Terraform can be implemented in the on-prem.
Absolutely. It is not only for cloud.
Okay.
Generally, we will call only for cloud, but it's on-prem also.
Okay.
Example is VMware. Okay. So what are the main components, or when where we going to get the, I mean, if you're good at these areas, the learning Python is Terraform is very good. Providers, variables. Next one, actual one is this one. What is that? Resources. Azure or AWS providing to you services. This word is clear, guys. What is a service and what is a resource? This terminology is clear. If you learn Azure or if you learn AWS, AWS will provide to you, for example, EC2. EC2 one service is there. VPC is a service is there. What is the EC2? If I creating EC2, I am creating a Linux machine, my Linux machine. EC2, whatever the cloud is giving to you, that is a service. By that, what you will create, that is a resource. This word is clear, guys, everyone. Cloud vendor, they will sell the services. The service EC2, VPC, S3 bucket, or cloud formation, cloud trail, lambda function, all that are the services. When you see on the portal, let me show you. For example, if you see, these all are the services. If you create anything, now I created something. That is the resources. When you good at these first one, resource is very easy. In simply you can create, learn it. Simple. The syntax only you have to learn, guys. No need to buy out anything. Everything documentation. Okay. What are the but documentation means how to read the documentation properly. Everyone can open the documentation. Just open the Google Terraform documentation. It will come. But how to learn what is the optional parameters and what are the mandatory parameters? These factors is important. So without resource, we cannot write any program. So these three are provider. Without provider, which cloud you are going to use? That cloud. I mean, these completely whatever you are learning Terraform, it is not a OS independent. I mean, not a platform independent. Platform independent. Learn once, learn right in one Windows, you can execute the same program on the other operating systems also. Yes, even generally these providers we will call as a plugins, like plug in, plug out. Then after one more strong area, it is a modules, guys. One more strong area, model. Model is nothing but collection of your resource, your collection of elements. Simply, that is a configuration file. Generally, we will call. Now, what is a root module in this? And Terraform is very powerful, not only for the deployment. Today, you are deploying one element like Ansible, for example, Ansible tool. You can deploy it, but your Terraform also maintain the. For example, today you are creating a VM. Example, the VM configuration state also it will maintain. Today you are creating one virtual machine. The machine details also it will maintain in a file. Tomorrow, if the cloud upon the cloud anything went wrong, you can get back by the your state file. I written one word before of this one state file, TF state file. This is a very powerful one. And learning, mostly you will fail this question in your you will face this question in an environment. Workspace. What is the workspace? This is a different one. Virtually you have to feel what is a workspace. What is the state? VM state? Where I used the VM state? May I know? What does it VM state? VM of
No, no.
whatever.
You said that Terraform can maintain the state of the VM. So what exactly you're talking about? State of the
State in the
VM.
sense, for example, you're creating 10 VMs. The 10 VMs information will be stored in a file that is a state file, TF state file. One file. One second. I
No,
will show you.
it's just a
Green light.
template. No,
Uh,
when you deploy a PowerShell, also we can do 10 prepare a one script of 10 servers. It
One second. I will
automatically.
show you. I will show you one file. For example, DR. For example, 01. My folder name. As of now, nothing inside of it. See, I am writing a file. Guys, don't worry. This is a VA editor I am using. File name should be same main.pf. One second. I maximize the font size. See, simple I am writing I for insert, I for insert, provider. My provider is AWS. So which region, for example, in this scenario, close labs. So you can consider like this is like not a demo, almost everyone known person only. AP South 2 I am selecting. Region. So these are the keywords, what key and value only. Everything in the form of key and value only. Region is equal to AP South, Hyderabad region I am selecting. Correct? Next after, if you know the resource, my resource is AWS. For example, I want to create a VPC. Any label you can provide it. You can provide any label. My VPC is a fixed keyword. You cannot change this one. In the documentation only you will get how to, what is the name. Provider, I want to execute on AWS. What is the target? VPC. So what is the required one? Only one element is required. Cider black. Cider black. I'm providing 12.13.12 dot otherwise 10.7.0.0/16. Close lecture before I'm not doing anything, just a written just a matter of 2 or 3 lines. Hyderabad region, I think. Okay, this is also VPC, fine, readily available. Close lecture. This is a one more. Just to wait here. This is a one screen. I'm unable to see the full screen. Okay. This is Hyderabad region. There is no VPC. Even there is no tag, I will create one tag also. Otherwise, that is simplify our work. Demo VPC. That's I'm writing some code. Really, this in this one only. Which one? Line number 10 is mandatory. Sir, how you know this one? How you know this one? That is you will learn in the course. Then. See, as of now, before that, I have only one file. There are completely the Terraform having only 4 stages. Total your learning or life circle or life cycle of your Terraform and how to implement only 4 commands only. But internally again it will having lot of. But finally 4 commands only. First of all, initialize the provider's one-time activity in the folder. Like how you are using Docker file, same manner only. Next one, second one, for example, what is a plan? Like it is like a dry run. What will happen if I create? Just it will provide it. And implement. Now here it will create the state file and other things. Then after delete it if you don't want. Hardly your basics will take 10 to 12 hours. Guys. If you good at the 10 to 12 hours, you can work on any technology. I will give that guarantee. Okay. See, as of now, there is no elements. One more time. I have only one file. Clear the screen. Yes. Now see, I am asking, is there any syntax error? But before that, this is a one-time activity. There is a one command you have to run. Terraform init. And closed library, here there is no VPC. What is the VPC name I provided? Something like a demo VPC. There is nothing here. And you can see the side, these two only there. Now, one first command, one-time activity only, the folder level, Terraform plan. Tell me what you are going to perform if I execute you, right? Plus symbol means good to be created. To be created. You are providing only one element and it's going to create a ACL, access control list, route table, NSD, DHCP name, enable DNS host, other services. You are providing mandatory. But how I know, sir, these are mandatory? How we know that one which are mandatory? Simply see, I'm going to run one command, Terraform apply. That's all. It will ask you yes or no also, but that you can ignore this yes or no. Sample point I am showing to you. Yes or no you have to provide. See, with the in short time it is going to create a simple way. It is created a VPC. General and simple way I am taking it. When you created here, anything is created, extra file came. This is the state file. See, Terraform state file. It having your complete VPC information or not, where it is there, how it is created, what is the ID number, every component here available. See, the VPC ID ending with BEO. Sorry, 0. See, you if something went wrong in organization, you can get back by here. That is the meaning of the state file. Clear, sir? This one clear, Sri? Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I have a
How we
one more
can get the
question.
state file?
Yes, this is a state file only. Na?
So we have any command we need to use? We want to
No,
see
no
the
need to
state.
create it. When you complete the implementation, automatically it will create it.
Okay, some days back, okay, today we are created that one VM. So
Mhm.
after 1 month or 2 months, we are something happened that VM. So I want get particular that state file.
Absolutely. I mean, 1 month ago you created manually or by the Terraform.
By the Terraform.
Definitely, you can restore by these one. Even one more thing from your question. Yes, something happened to your organization after 1 month, after one folder, one complete configuration only. Even in
Yeah.
one folder, we are going to implement all settings. One folder, one configuration purpose only. So always this file will containing this one. For example, see how many lines are there now Terraform? For example, 52 lines are there.
Okay.
Correct? Now
Yeah.
I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to destroy my complete settings. I mean, whatever I created by that file, it is going to delete it. See,
Okay. Yeah.
1 second. This is the one. It will ask yes or no again. You need to provide yes. But this is also by default. You can see that's all deleted. Over. Now see your file is still there. See, actually nothing is there. Everything is deleted. Now it is coming to the restore. I mean, normal state or not again. Normal state or not.
Normal state.
Anything. Yes. If you are deployed something today, 1 month after something went wrong in your resource, you can get back by the resources. Even one more logic also I will explain to you. This is advanced one related to your question. For example, before Terraform, I completed one infrastructure. Example, mm, any one of them. Really, we are moving to the content only, but even though this is fine, guys. Okay. For example, already one VM is running here. For this, really there is no. I didn't created this one by using the Terraform. General way only I created. But after that, I want to link with the Terraform. Is it possible to get the state file? I created one infrastructure or one VM. Then I decided I want to manage this by using the Terraform. Is it possible generally? No.
I think no.
I think, but no. But here there is a modules concept is there. See, I'm going to create one more folder. Okay, mkdir02. Just closely observe guys. Simple. Vi main.tf. For example, this is a VM. What is a VM related one? Documentation. AWS EC2 EC2 instance Terraform. There no need to buy at any name. Any one of just that resource name we need to get. What is the resource name? That name is required. Provider, same. Then after AWS instance, this is the one I required, only one. See how I'm going to do this magic here. How I'm going to do this magic. My provider is, sir, don't worry this code just for providing more clarity. Which region I have this VM or what? Is it a same one only? Hyderabad only. Fine. Region equals to AP South 2. But when I'm typing something, I'm not getting error. But when you try to do every line, you are going to get a beautiful error. It is not, day one, it is not possible. Even if you miss this bracket in the next line, it's a case sensitive. One more point. Okay, next resource AWS EC2, right? AWS EC2, no, AWS instance Naga. Some name, any name you can provide it. I'm not writing anything, just leaving. That's all. Sir, might now see this folder. Is there anything? Nothing. But see, existing VM information already someone created, for example, 1 year ago. Today you are going to link with your Terraform. Terraform, there is one component is there import.
Okay.
Import.
Got it.
Import. What is that one? For example, your AWS instance. What is nickname? Naga. Naga. What is originally your VM ID number? Please tell me your ID number. This is the ID number. This is the ID number. And before that, see here, is there any file? Only one file is there. And see this magic. Oh, error dependency lock file, Terraform, import. Are we missing anything? AWS underscore instance, spelling mistake. Instance, Terraform, import. 1 second. Terraform, import. 1 second. File name is landed. Terraform, import, AWS underscore instance. Nickname is Naga. ID number is your instance ID number. Inconsistent. Okay, I'm sorry. Why? What is a magic? Not a magic. You have to initiate this one. You are missing this point. Why? Because provider, how the provider will come? AWS you are going to use, but how your folder knows this one?
Yes, yes. First we need to init.
You need it. That's all. Your complete configuration is now here. See, your Terraform having everything. See, example, grep, public IP, or public IP something. 1 second. Otherwise, grep IP. So somewhere you have IP information. 186051 is there. No? If you go to here, yes, existing. So, but whatever that logic, so see, yes, this is the one. Next one, workspace is a key factor. Without this one, completely your regular daily work on workspace only, not on
No,
other.
sorry to disturb you. When you import a particular server, for example, the one instance you try to import it, does it import the configuration of the system, or does it import the system a complete state? Basically, the C drive have a 30% or 40%
Give
data. Does it
no
import the data also?
configuration, not inside of that
Okay,
configurations,
only the
deployment.
configuration.
Deployment infrastructure only, not inside of the VM what we have. No, no, no. Only configuration, infrastructure one only. If you see this file, I think that is the second folder. I am on the second folder. Just see the Terraform state. How we created, what is the public IP, the information of this, how the VM is created. Simple, simple statement.
Okay, so it get the infrastructure information of particular instance. Let's take it as an instance. So you can use the same file to create the instance in Azure.
Absolutely. No single
Oh,
point also, there is no change. Only resource point you have a different event.
I got it.
Example.
Basically, probably you may change the CID, or if it is a
Ah,
different CID, or else it is a different region, you will change the region details and the
absolutely. That is a
authentication details. Okay.
yes. Now I'm showing to you Azure Virtual Network by Terraform. Now today we are calling here Azure, sorry, AWS underscore VPC we are calling. Am I right? They Azure RM is a common keyword. Azure RM underscore virtual underscore name. That's all. Resource group. See, terminology is same or not? Is there any change? The only this name we need to identify. This is alias name. You can label. You can provide anything. Yes, you said cider. We are providing here address space. Easy or not?
Naga, one question.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you run the Terraform file on the Linux machine, and
Correct.
it is getting created on the AWS. So, what is the link or connectivity between the AWS machine, I mean the Linux
Absolutely.
machine
Good
and the
question.
AWS?
Yes,
There should be some
AWS. Yes.
connectivity, should be there,
Connectivity.
right? So,
Really.
how it is getting
Otherwise,
there?
yes, you are correct. Without the connectivity, definitely. That is a AWS configuration. Already I created. That is a AWS configure is a command. By that, I completely configured my settings. I created a configuration with a IAM role. With I mean, how I
Yeah.
know that with my Linux machine. This is somewhere. My Linux machine is somewhere, and my configuration on somewhere. How the connectivity is going on due to IAM role. I mean, we need to provide the permissions. Even AWS point also same. But really, okay, that is a connectivity is required directly. I mean, if I create which machine it is, which account it is going to use, yes, connectivity
Correct.
and
That detail, like it should connect to the particular account on AWS, even if it is Azure. How the Azure account is connected to this Linux machine,
there
or
is a
AWS account is connected to
okay.
the
For example,
Linux
for
machine.
that also I have a one setting. Oh, one second. I'm not sure where we are.
Nagar, any
This is
mission
my.
you can run
This is
this.
my. Let me wait one second. This is my Azure cloud account. See, same thing. See, for example, here I have a already have some configuration, but I'm displaying not on the screen. I'm maintaining somewhere in the form of vars. I'm maintaining something in the form of vars. Which one subscription ID? This is secrets. I'm not displaying on the file. But see that creation of resource group easy or not? See, some name and some region. Your concept is same. Terraform init is same. Then Terraform directly you can Terraform even FMT different commands I'm going to use this. Why? Because a different format we are going to learn. Even space indentation, everything. See,
Naga, what is the alias name here, Naga? What's the use of that one?
FMT is the space indentation, auto space indentation. I mean, just to view purpose only, it will arrange in a proper order. Just for
Yeah,
view.
Nagar,
Nagarjuna.
I have one doubt.
One
See
second.
here, in gem server you are doing. So likewise, any server you can connect also. How it is, I'm not clear about the concept here.
You can use your laptop also. You can use
Okay,
your
how
laptop.
it is connected to our Azure or AWS?
No. 1 second. I will give to you clarity. Whatever you are seeing now, one clarity. Here, right. AWS cloud here and here Azure. My laptop is from somewhere GCP. It is not GCP. It is somewhere my local log. It is somewhere not linked to this one, not linked to this one, not linked to anyone. You can use it. Here you have to provide your cloud credentials here, GCP credentials here, or this is a GCP or Azure. Just any VM you can take it. Just need a internet connectivity. And what is the your role here? The role credentials you have to supply. That's all.
Yeah, Nagarjuna, myself Karunakar. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Actually, yeah, my point of view, this demo, we are going to take a decision whether we go for this course or not. Okay. So, right, we have different resources available like YouTube or Udemy. Okay. But what exactly you are going to make a difference? Okay. To make it a simple way and also the real time which we are going to implement after this completion of this course, and what are the contents you are going to explain in weekly manner,
Okay.
like weekly basis or daily basis. If you have that core content, okay,
Yes.
course content, just explain us so that we will come to know, okay, whether how good we are going to proceed further. So that would be good idea, because these small technical things definitely we will now have many details in internet that is there, but how make difference after learning this course? That's what I would like to know. Could you please
Great,
yeah.
definitely, sir. Yes. So first, let me complete what we are going to see in that. One more element is the data source. And next one is a state file retrieving the configuration. Sir, what is main difference? Simple. Sir, I'm out of 24 or 25 hours, just to give me 12 hours, I'm going to build the complete terminology and fundamental strong knowledge on the Terraform. First point, we are directly, day one, I'm not going to the cloud. First, what is the terminology, how to use the variables, how to use the loops, dynamic concept, dynamic modules. First 12 hours, this is a main core component. What is inside of the Terraform? Next one, we are going to see the complex configurations on AWS and Azure. Simple way. That's all. This is our course. Not only one VM, guys. Why? Because you are going to create one virtual machine. It is a simple one. But see, if you want to create a VM, how many dependent services are there? Depends on there is a one switch is there. So how many components are there? For example, if you take from VM point only, there is a NIC card, subnet, VM, security group, firewall, security in the group in the inbound and outbound. So all together, how to write it, but without coding knowledge. So total training is very simple. First, I am focusing on the basics of the Terraform, which is not available anywhere in the internet. So what is a variable? Even variable using also, we have a multiple ways are there. We want to maintain the direct, we want to substitute the values in the variable, our main.tf file. So how many another ways are there to implement? And the second level, once if you good at these basics on the Terraform, how to learn how to implement these on the AWS and Azure. Two clouds I am going to cover. Any type of technology. And here, this is not only on the screen, you are able to see only one. For example, if you go to here, it's a matter of what is that? It's a matter of one VM or two VMs I explained to you. Even not one VM, just a configuration of the uh, VPC only. But only VPC will complete your task? No. Route table is there, route table, inbound rule we have to modify. So how to completely complete this infrastructure? Then after, in this 12, there are three loops will play the key roles. Count and for each for loop. These three loops will play the key role. Without that three loops, nothing but we will call dynamic mode. So it will reduce your code. Same activity if you are performing again and again, which is going to simplify your work. See the course content, I mean, whatever I'm saying to you, see the life cycle of this one, first of all, these 4 plans. Especially here, I didn't added workspace is a different one, virtual concept. Next, language syntaxes. These total things, whatever you are seeing, this is the first 12 days only. First 12 days. And our input types are there are two types. Variables again inside two. Inbound, I mean, input point, output point. We can also display the output also. Output resource also there. And how to create the local file, how to store our output into one file. Example, key pair point. So this first one is on the 12 days only. This you are going to get a strong idea on this Terraform. So never ever you no need to see back to the again about the Terraform. I don't know this concept. No, that word never come to you. Remaining 12 days, we are going to work on any type of services. I will follow the same one structure. How to create the connection first of all on the clouds. Then after AWS, if we take AWS, we will take at least 10 services on AWS, 10 services on Azure. How to implement it? Complex syntaxes. Not only one resource. In one file, one main file, we are going to write complex syntaxes like complete VM with help of the storage account, like VPC, VNet, and cloud trial, all the together, all the things we are together, we are writing as a one file. But remember, this only one thing is taking to you 12 hours, which is a advanced, complete advanced, but without this, you can't do anything. This is a simple course structure, sir. Any queries regarding the course content?
Can you share this course content? We need to go through it.
Okay, sure. Already in the WhatsApp description, sir, there is a course content link is already there. Please go through that one in the description.
Nagarjuna,
Yes.
you said that the second level, like first 12 days is basic, and second 12 days means 13th to 24th day. So you are going to split two cloud, service providers. One is Azure and AWS, right? So are you going to create the same resources in both the cloud vendors, or
Not only one cloud.
Okay.
For example, today you are taking VPC. What is the word we will call an virtual network? Same thing we will implement on that.
Mhm. And so that in that case, we are going to duplicate it that our discussion, right? Because the same resource which we are going to create in Azure and
One,
AWS.
absolutely. AWS and Azure resource names are different. Just I said now. In AWS, for example, same service, if you want to use on AWS 5 times, no need to create one more time. Example, you're creating one VPC on AWS on different regions. So no need to create 5 times. No need to create 5 times. Just use a loop that is going to create on 5 different regions. But same resource is not applicable to your Azure. There is a resource name is different. If you see this one example, what is the resource name here there for VPC creation, virtual network creation for in AWS? AWS underscore VPC. Same point, if you go to the Azure, the name is different or not somewhere. There are not different or not. Correct or not?
Yes, yes,
Point is clear.
absolutely.
Yes. These points we need to understand. And now here they are using data sourcing. Directly they are providing your selected region. One variable they used here. Directly the variable value it is going to. I mean, if I take I think you are thinking in this, right? I mean, you are also correct. If I use the same thing, can I use for GCP? The GCP resource name is different for VPC or VNet or virtual network on the GCP. These name only we need to pick up. And which are mandate? How I know this is mandatory? Even underscore and other things, how I know? For that, we are going to do the documentation. AWS Terraform VPC. See, if you go to the normal documentation only, there are mandatory and optional parameters are available. Let's have a look. See, if you go to in this way, there is a proper documentation is here, there or not. Am I right? Am I right? We are whatever we are using CADR underscore black is there or not? Correct or not? Not only this one, we have some other also there. But this is how to read the documentation. Okay, sir, you are giving that one. How to read the documentation? What is the tendency and other things? Tags I'm used, which are mandatory actually. All are showing optional, optional. You see, optional, optional, optional. How to use the elements, right?
So Naga,
Everything is
Terraform
same.
holds.
Only the your resource name and inside of this black only different. Remaining everything is same. See, if you
In
learn
the
one second. If you learn this Terraform, for example, you are going to learn total 5 types of blocks, guys. In any program, you have a 5 types of blocks. The 5 type of blocks, 4 are common. Only one is different. In the first one is a provider. What is a provider? Is the one-line statement, AWS or Azure. Second one is your resource. That's all. Your variables are common. Your loops are common. Your output is common. Your data source is common. Your conditional statements are common. For any cloud, only what is your resource and how to take it inside of your infrastructure. That is the only things you have to learn. But last two parts, I mean, half of the course I am allocating 12 hours. This is purely related to advanced. Once if you get that perfect idea, even in these 12 days also you will get the clarity. Directly I will not generate 1 to 10 numbers, 10 to 1 only. In the 12 days also step by step. First, when you good at variable and workspace, half of the environment you can easily understand in your organization. Variables and workspace, if you know, half of the environment you can easily understand. That is the power of these two concepts. Rest of the things are very easy. Just to believe me and allocate 24 hours. Why? Because here I'm going to implement not directly. I'm giving to you strong idea. First of all, what is the alphabets of in the Terraform? That is the main intention first. Then I'm moving to the advanced level. Right?
So now
So this
Terraform
course is
holds good for OCI as well. OCI apart
no,
from AWS, GCI, and GCP.
already you have a Python knowledge. Am I saying you're saying that one only? Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
Python, if you have, there is a list concept and a map. Map nothing but a dict concept. Indirectly, we are going to use. Sir, here how many data types you are thinking? How many are there? Generally, not like thousands. Just I will show you how many data types are there. How much it's simple. One is number, another one is a string, boolean. This is a simple data types. Next one, see, list, set, map, or object. That's all. Your data types is over. Your data types is over. Sir, I am saying to you, these 12 hours, first 12 hours idea, not available over the internet also. That is my guarantee. So these 12 hours, how to learn the technology is not there. How to use the technology, everyone is providing to you. There is a documentation also there, why we should go to the other end. The starting 12 hours of the how to use this technology, not available in anywhere in the internet. That is my guarantee. Okay. And this course is going to start from 4th, guys. Thursday onwards, the regular sessions is going on. There is no delay. These 3 days, I am going to take the registrations for this. And if you are interested, and I will share to you payment details. 1 second.
Naga, I'm unable to see your WhatsApp messages. I don't know, like, is it
I think
something like?
maybe.
I mean, it is giving me an error, like waiting for these messages. So, is
No,
it
no.
your WhatsApp not upgraded or mine is
Maybe
upgraded?
maybe related to upgrade. I feel like that is upgrade from your end. I feel like why, because remaining these 57 members attended to the mean they can able to see or not.
No, I also can't
No,
see.
even me
Yeah.
also has same.
Same with
Also
me,
unable.
Naga.
You're also not getting that one.
Yeah, no. It is
Unable.
saying waiting
For
waiting.
message.
I can.
Yes,
Yes, I can. Okay. I think so. I will verify that one.
And Naga, I
Almost.
have a question here. Naga, so currently you're using the Linux, right? So for the intermediate, for making the code, changes. So for entire course, you are going to use the Linux.
I'm going to use Windows only here. The ready-made I have a Visual Studio Code is there. That one I'm going to use.
Okay.
And
So,
Nagarjuna, what are the
Naga,
actually resources you are planning to, like any project
No,
kind you are
no
managing?
plan from your priority I'm going to select. Even if I select for fixed content, that is not good. Based on your selection, we are going to create.
Because in real time, if you go to real
That is the
time,
one. I mean, simply,
yeah,
I'm saying that, for example,
yes.
VPC, EVF, all together we are going to one setup. But how we are going to use Nasser? You're creating one time, but how to implement same thing on different regions? For example, today you're going to set up a dev environment setup in a XYZ region. Same setup I want to implement in another region. For that, no need to write again it. How to replace a particular keyword, particularly I want to same thing I want to go to the for example, production environment. When I'm going to select the dev, I want to take minimum configuration VM. When I'm going to the prod, I want to take a different configuration. I'm saying to you a complex configuration settings only or high level scripts only we are going to see in the remaining 2 days. That is my guarantee.
Naga Pramod here. So let's example. So we created development environment, some XYZ VM and up and running. Okay. And that's you replicated to in production as well as same replica. Tomorrow, the requirement, maybe the XY region production is some impacting. So you are not going to do any troubleshooting there in production, but you are going to do the already replica is in development. You do the test. So how the live environment that changes will be the replicate from
Here, this
development
is
to production.
first of all, this is completely infra level.
Yeah.
Whatever you are doing up to that is application level. This is infra level. Infra
No,
level.
I'm talking about infra level only. What anything like
Okay, you're creating some XYZ configuration. If you are unable to, I mean, you are not satisfied with this one, you need to modify it after that. There is a tenant concept is there. Tent we will call it, not tenant.
Yeah, let example you are changing the IP address some of the VM, right?
Absolutely.
Infra level.
Infra level. So that is the one. I mean, you are created day one. You created 5 services. 5 services you have created day one. Meanwhile, you modified something. For example, one of them you are modified. Then how to effect it to here? How to get back? There is a tent. We will call tent.
Okay.
The Terraform tent will clear the complete modified changes. It will pick up.
So without any
Definitely.
impact, right?
Yes, there is no impact. And there are so many unknown secrets are there. Even not only one. There are so many unknown secrets also available.
Okay.
I guess I think you're unable to see the messages, and this is a payment restriction. I will solve that problem on or before 1 p.m.
Mhm.
whatever we are
Now we were
getting.
discussing. Yeah, fine, fine. So you are starting Thursday, right?
'From Thursday, yes.
6 o'clock,
4th.
right?
Timings are 6 to 7, Monday to Friday. There is no weekend batch regularly.
Okay, okay, great, great.
Which is
Naga,
Monday to Friday.
Naga,
Yes, sir.
yeah, I have a question on two things actually. So, are you going to cover how the secrets are handled with Vault or any other things? And the second question is, are we going to cover how the modules are created, how the modules are tested?
Absolutely, sir. I clearly I said. So second question answer, I very clearly said existing model, how to create our own modules. And
Modules
second one,
creation and testing. Both.
testing. I mean, existing modules first we will use, then how to create our own model. We need to also pack some configurations, how to use it. Configuration file simply.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
for your first question answer, I mean, you are talking about, I think, Azure Words. Am I right?
Any Vault, HashiCorp or GCP, any secret
Simply,
managers.
same
How
file
do we
configuration
use?
we are going to use. No, I'm not talking about if you give this service. I'm saying to you, it is not possible. You are any service we are going to implement it. Service point, there is no restriction. Whatever your service you're saying that one, that same thing I'm going to implement in front of you.
Okay.
If I say these 5 services, maybe tomorrow you may get the chance to work on another service. That is complicated. That's why maximum general using services we are going to implement. That is
We
the
all
main
know
plan.
what happened on
In the
8th of November. We all know what happened on 8th of.
I'm not getting something. What happened 8th of?
Sorry.
Hello, Naga. Shiva here. Actually, in my company, we are not using AWS or Azure or any other public cloud. We have a private cloud. We have our own Terraform, did things. Okay, like modules and all, like resources. So whether it will help me to, I mean, like once I learn this course, whether it will help me to do some infrastructure creation in
Absolutely.
my custom cloud.
Today, yes, absolutely. Today we have this one. Definitely, your organization, your whatever. What is your cloud? May I know? Private cloud, on-prem cloud.
Our cloud is like a combination of AWS, Azure services, and GCP, everything like OpenShift,
Definitely.
everything is there. Yeah.
Simply one tool is giving to you all answers or not. Instead of learning their individual deployment, I mean, if you go to the AWS cloud formation, IaaS is there, Terraform point. Sorry, even if you go to the Azure, ARM templates, GCP deployment. Instead of that one is one unique one or not even for your
Yeah, it's
OpenShift point.
unique. It's
Simple
unique.
one. That
Yeah.
is it. Definitely, this will help to you. But this is learning is different style. I will give that guarantee. You are going to learn this training in different manner.
Okay. Another thing is it like when I tried my first Terraform script, I found like we are releasing every week one new operating system. So we have to do some automation to take the new version of the operating system and build the server from that. So we need
Yes.
to do like list
No
of
need to correct.
yeah.
In that scenario, better to take a var file. You every week or you're changing the OS model or AMI, different change you're getting. Take that one by the dynamic values. I mean, by the command prompt you can provide it. Why we should write inside of the file?
Okay.
Runtime environment is the best option.
So we can use like Jenkins to just pull out the recent images, and from that image we can try like that, right?
But in Jenkins, you are going to pull from repository. But here you have to provide your AMI or VPC ID, like ID numbers we have. Same manner, but approach is different.
Okay, but with Terraform we can do that, right? Like we can
Yes,
fetch the details. Actually, currently what we are doing is like manually we are getting the recent one and the UID or what it is. So we just replace it. So instead of that, when we learn this course, Terraform can pull these details from the cloud and we can use that to like weekly change that ID.
Absolutely. Once for your query, you should strong it variable concept. Anything changing in your organization, just to supply that input automatically, you will get that the latest version. Only variable in the variables we have 5 types again. Variables mean generally A equal to 10, B equal to 20, not like that. We have a different ways are there. Even I shown you one configuration file. Are you able to see my configuration on the screen? I'm using
Yeah.
one file. Are you able to see my configuration? Sorry, I think cd az command. If you see the main file, I'm using main file. Are you able to see anything on the screen? Very sensitive data. I am not displaying on the screen. Are you seeing anything here?
Var, yes.
Not there. So this is a way how to supply these values to the, I mean, your modified one weekly or whatever the changes are coming to your operating system. So simply supply that values to that will be, I mean, affected to your operating system.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Still any queries? With?
Yeah, Naga, actually, I have one question. So can Terraform scripts be executed from the Ansible playbook server, DevOps server, I mean, where the Ansible is installed? Or
Main purpose is for DevOps only. This is, I mean, infra level only. Yes, sir. Why not? Jenkins point. Your question is related to from the Jenkins. Yes.
no,
Yes, sir.
not Jenkins. Suppose from the
General I'm
Ansible
saying.
in the Ansible. Yeah,
Absolutely.
in the Ansible, we make some YAML files, and through the in the YAML file we can provide the location of the Terraform script that may run either on OCI cloud or AWS
Anywhere.
cloud.
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
So actually we did not install. So Terraform comes automatically on the Linux, or we need to install RPM of Terraform or something?
No, we have to install it, but very simple, straightforward.
Oh, okay. So
Two
in
things.
OCI also we can
Not
use
only
the Terraform, na?
yes, installation, and one more question also came previously. Connectivity. I mean, how the AWS will believe we are a proper user of our that account. IAM credentials
Okay.
also required.
Oh, okay. Fine. Thank you.
Okay.
So Naga, one question about the session timing. For Python, you are having morning and evening session, but for this one, you were saying that you are going to have only the morning session. So how do we cover if we are in different time zones that is not matching the India morning time?
Only one possibility. Absolutely, you're correct. We have only one batch. Is one from October onwards. I'm running a DevOps batch. Almost it is crossing 100 sessions already completed. 100 plus around, I think so. So there is only one batch. Even only one possibility. Other than 6 to 7, you will get a daily recordings. You know that concept. After every live, you will get the daily recording.
Right. Okay. Understood. And what is the approximate completion date for this course that you are planning to start on 4th of this month?
Second,
I
I'm
mean,
planning for May 2nd, first, but for not 31st, May 1st or May 2nd. That is approximately.
okay, understood. Thank you,
Why?
Naga.
Because excluding Saturday, Sundays, no. So that's why May 1st or May 2nd.
Yeah, understood. Thank you.
Naga,
Yes,
your
Kaushik.
DevOps batch students still need to pay for this Terraform.
No, not required. No.
Okay. Because I have opted for this DevOps, Kubernetes, and Terraform. I mean, not Terraform. I mean, for DevOps complete and Kubernetes, I'm already there.
Okay.
So that
How
is why
you are
I'm
enjoying
asking.
in the Kubernetes? Are you enjoying or boring?
Yes, Kubernetes is good. All good.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, guys. That's all. And I will share the details to you. And meanwhile, I mean, the technical issue, whatever that one, I will update you. If you are interested, just you can come.
Naga, can you confirm WhatsApp? I've given you detail.
Yes,
And
same name, bro.
can
This is the
you
same
share
name,
the
bro.
content? Yeah, I already appeared. So can you share the content, Naga?
Sure, I will share in the same thing. I will PDF and everything I will share.
And
Nagar,
please confirm the WhatsApp also. I message you WhatsApp.
Sure, definitely.
Okay.
Okay,
so
thank you, guys.
Nagarjuna, are you managing any like GitHub what to say documentation? Are you going to maintain for this?
Definitely, sir. Without that one, it's not a first one, but technical I'm showing to you. There is a proper documentation every day you will get already from them. You have proper documentation, step to step you will get. Every point you will get, not general way.
So
Naga, you will be explaining how the Terraform state file manage in companies, right? Like they usually in companies
Actually,
will
yes, they will maintain in the dump. You are working, you are already working on Terraform. They will maintain a concept of dump. Are they are using? No one will maintain state file on the same machine. For example, just out of the scope, this question. Okay, I'm talking. For example, you're maintaining one organization. For example, you're creating one VM. Your VM and main file and state file having here only. If VM went down, your state file also we have to lose or not. Generally, we will maintain this one S3 bucket or storage accounts only. Definitely, we will move daily. I'm giving to you 100% genuine subject you are going to get. State
Okay.
file point, everything. This concept
Naga,
we will call dump file, S3 dump or storage account dump we will call.
Are we going to get the records for the sessions
Yep,
for
every day.
further future reference?
No, definitely. Every day after live, you will get the daily recordings. There is no thing about the give the priority to live. That is my best suggestion. Every live after, you will get the daily recordings.
Naga,
Whether you are attending or not, every day you will get to your mail ID, drive access.
Naga, I'm not from the DevOps background. Okay, so I'm the system administrator. So will this course help me?
Absolutely, but up to 12 sessions only will helpful to you. But how to implement on the cloud definitely need some idea. For example, first 12 session 200% helpful to you for any technology. Remaining 12 days, here I am going to take two clouds, AWS and Azure. While explaining AWS or Azure, need to understand the terminology. Or when you know the service portal level, then only it will helpful to you. So in this point, I can say 12 sessions will helpful to you. Once if you have a good idea on any cloud, for example, you are learning for your organization different technology, these 12 sessions will helpful to you. But here I am covering two famous clouds only. Entire session will not helpful to you if you don't know the cloud. 12 sessions will be helpful to you. Simple.
Thank you.
Okay, yes. Shortly, I will share the details and PDF and payment, all details I will share. Even already you have completed the payment, you don't worry, I will give the response to you shortly. Thank you.